Hello, I'm Doris, and welcome to Love, Light, and Lemonade, where we pause for a few quiet moments to breathe, feel, and just be. I want to tell you about a moment that completely caught me off guard, the kind that stays quietly with you long after it's over. It was an ordinary Sunday Mass, sunlight spilling through stained glass, the smell of incense, the soft hum of hymns, the hush between prayers. And in the pew before me sat a young woman with two little boys, one perhaps 3, the other 5. From the second she walked in, there was something luminous about her. Not loud, not obvious, just peaceful. She prayed with both hands full, one raised towards the altar, the other resting gently on her sons. It was love and worship happening all at once, as if the divine had found a home in her small ordinary gestures. When her boys grew restless, she didn't hush them. She drew them in, guiding them to sing, to sway, to belong in that moment. No instructions, no corrections, just presence. And I remember thinking, this is what grace looks like when it's lived, not spoken. When the priest said, "Peace be with you," she kissed her sons, not as a ritual, but as a prayer. And the way they smiled back at her, it felt like the whole cathedral exhaled at once. What a gift it must be, I thought, to be loved like that. Something in me stirred, a tenderness I hadn't expected. Because watching her, I thought of my own parents, the quiet ways they must have loved me, not through grand gestures, but through patience, through sacrifice, through the ordinary rhythm of showing up every single day. We don't really notice it when we're small, but later you realize that's the love that raised you, the one that became your compass for how to love others. It's not a love that demands to be seen. It's the kind that keeps giving, even when no one's watching. We often call it unconditional, but that word feels too small. It's unreasoning, unending, unyielding. It gives, knowing it may never receive in return. It holds on, even while preparing to let go. Every parent knows this. One day, the child you raise will walk away to build a life beyond you. And yet, you keep giving, not because you expect anything back, but because love, in its purest form, is not about keeping. It's about giving freely, fully, even when it empties you. That's what makes it divine. It's the closest we ever come to the kind of love we pray for: patient, kind, forgiving, and endlessly renewing. That woman at Mass will probably never know how deeply she moved me, but her presence became a mirror, showing me that holiness doesn't always arrive with trumpets or miracles. Sometimes it hides in a mother's gentle hand, in the patience to keep giving, in the quiet faith that love, just love, is enough. Because in the end, that's what love does. It gives quietly, it blesses endlessly, and it becomes the most silent benediction of all.